screen recording and then share my screen. Share my screen. Can you guys see my screen?
Huh?
Can you see my screen?
No, can't for now.
No.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
now we can see.
Yeah, yes. Okay, can you mute? Can you guys mute yourselves? All right. Okay, now speaking of which, I think someone okay, I want to give like I want to dedicate like 25 minutes of our time to questions that you guys have about the challenges you're actually facing, right? In understanding the SOP, whatever it is. Just I'm dedicating 25 minutes to answering your questions. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's okay.
So
Yeah. Okay.
I will start with Povin. I'll start with Povin. Povin, are you there?
Or yeah, I'm here. Yeah, just
All right.
can you use forex.com?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
gold.
I
You mean gold?
mean go yeah.
Like I'm so stressed out. Forex.com. Yeah.
Yeah,
What?
and if you can go to H4 if you don't mind.
Oh.
Okay, I
Okay.
just want to see now. Let's say this engulfing zone, right? Sorry.
Right.
Let me undo that. Okay, this one right here. This
Right.
engulfing,
Right.
and you see a bearish candle coming down here, right?
Right.
Okay, now when the price retests at this particular zone, it closed bearish. Okay, and so if at all there's an opportunity for a buy, they're going to find this as a first TP, right?
Yeah. That's our first TP. Yeah.
Okay, now when it come inside here, what are we looking for again? We're looking for a H1 or a M15 change of structure, isn't it?
Yeah. To buy it down to this level.
Okay, so in this particular H4 zone, when you go to H1, there's another engulfing there as well.
Okay. This zone right here.
Yeah,
Mark
this one.
Okay.
Okay, so, can you go to H1? Okay, so this is how price close, bearish here, and there's a
Yeah.
engulfing buy there. Okay, so now as price touched inside this H1 engulfing buy zone, do we now need a M15 OTF?
Now, remember, when you're playing a zone to zone, right? You're playing a buy zone to a sell zone. Now,
Yeah.
4 hours actually closed inside that zone, right? That is my 4 hour
Okay.
zone. And if you step down, now where I am going to be selling to be buying to, first of all, right? First of all, where I'm going to be buying to is this level right here. I'll teach you guys that. I'm going to be teaching you guys Roblox and other things today. Now, this is going to be first I'll be buying to. Why? Because that is an SNR level. But originally, this is where I would have been buying to. Am I correct? So now, whatever needs to happen here, this is my zone of first concern. This is my zone of, second concern. And then I have my zone of last concern, which is this. So price closing this way, H1. Now, when price closed that way, now ask yourself, I'm always like, ask yourself, now, where do you think price needed to break to form either an engulfing, right, or a break of structure? Now, it is obvious that if price had closed above this zone right here with a blue candle, it would have formed an engulfing. Am I correct?
Okay, correct.
Correct, which would have been like the one time frame confirmation. Do you get my point?
Okay, yeah, but can I ask you one more question? If you don't mind?
Okay, yeah.
All right. Now in H1 it closes like this, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and this is the candle closure, right? Sorry. This is the candle. This is the candle closure right here.
Yeah,
Do we
right.
go down to M15 or just look for a engulfing on H1? Or do
Now,
we still need to go further down the time frame?
now, according to the SOP, this is where we are buying to now. In this situation, price also closed as a bearish candle inside the zone.
Okay.
Let me change this to H1. So now price closing this way, I'm like, where do you think price will need to buy to if you are buying, if price is reacting to this level? We have this dominant zone right here. Dominant engulfing sell, which is also on 1 hour. So I'm like, okay, fine, price closing this way. This is if it reacts from here, this is where I'm buying to. And it is obvious that price actually came to that level. So now, okay, fine. Price tapped and closed as a bearish candle on H1 time frame. So I'm going to be playing 50 minutes. If you want to play 15 minutes, like if you actually want to play like zone to zone, 15 minutes to 50 minutes.
So we can actually go that low.
Yes,
It's not
yes.
necessary to just wait for H1.
Yeah, you can actually go down now. Only if the zones are like really, really far away from each other. Now, when you're going down, you always need to ask yourself, we are looking for a good risk to reward. And what if, okay, price is reacting to this way? Can we have a good amount of pips? Yes, this is 50, this is 30 pips. This is 31 pips, right? So let's say we had an early entry from here. Like early entry from here. This is about 59 pips. So I'm like, okay, that is a good amount of pips, like enough for me to capitalize the market, right? So now price closed as a bearish candle on H1 and also closed as a bearish candle on M15. Now, first of all, I'm like, where do you think price should break? First of all, like, now that is the reason why I want to teach you guys SNR. But I'll answer your question. Now, this right here, this is how price closed, right? So I'm like, if this is an SNR level, this is an SNR level, which I'm going to be talking about. Now, for price to break this level, if price should break above this zone and closes as an engulfing, like a blue candle, now what does it forms?
Engulfing buy.
Engulfing buy, right? That is a break of structure. Now, remember the criteria I'm always talking about with you guys, how engulfing candles are being formed. When we have a break of structure on
that means M15 COS happened.
Yeah. M5 COS happened.
M5, yeah.
Do you understand? That's why we have an engulfing, but we don't have an engulfing. So I'm not buying. Because even if I was buying, I would have been buying to this level. This would have been my first TP. Do you understand? Now now in this situation, I actually wait for that to happen. I don't stress myself. Price came back closed again, no problem. Now it's no more that zone. For me, right? It's no more for that zone. Now it's now this zone right here. I wait for that zone to break. It never happened. And then finally, this is the zone I would have waited for price to break. This zone right here. Now, can you see?
Can I just pause for 1 second, Adam? Okay,
Okay.
Now earlier you said price closed here and there wasn't a break, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so in that case, do I just wait for the next 1 hour candle to close, as in wait for the one,
No,
two, three,
yes.
So just wait until that candle forms.
Yes. Now, since price closed as a bearish candle, you're only looking for an engulfing buy candle to form, like a break of structure. That is the reason why once I teach you guys SNR, you understand that break. I think I should really take my time to do that for you guys. Now, once that level is being broken, now remember that this level is the level that price should break. Now, it tested that level, broke that level. It never came back to retest. Now, in some situations, you tend to have this is when I actually have a trend line. Because I will actually, maybe there was a structure here. Let's say there was a structure here, right? Right. And then you see me do this. I'll take this structure like this and I'll draw here. Now, the reason why I'm drawing this is price may eventually do this. As it broke the structure, it might eventually come range, tap here, take touch, and we are buying. This is the subjective trend lines that I'm always talking about. And if I also have a trend line that was here, I'll be like, okay, I'm drawing it from here. I can take it, I can take from this one, I can take from this one, but these are all divergent trend line. This shows a reversal in market structure, like price is coming down, and then you have your trend line. The third at the third touch, price is going to buy. Now it will buy only if this price is being broken out of. So is in this situation, if price had retraced, right? When we are buying here, this would have been like my first TP here. And if price should break this level, this is where we are heading to.
Okay. And let's say now this movement happened, right?
Right, yeah.
Okay, and then it forms, let's say for example, not H1, but let's say H4 gives an engulfing buy.
Okay.
It only matters if the price retested it and closed, right?
You mean
Other than
this?
that doesn't matter.
Come again.
In let's say H4 gives an engulfing buy, or
Okay.
H1 doesn't matter.
Okay.
Whatever it is, the price has to come and retest that zone first, right? Close inside the zone or outside the zone.
Yes.
It has to touch the zone first, right?
Yes.
Other than
Now,
that, it doesn't matter.
it doesn't matter. No. Now, let me ask you. Let me actually explain something to you. Now, whenever we have now 90% of the times, okay, let me say not say 90% of the times, 60% of the times, right? Whenever we have an engulfing, price will not come back to retest.
Okay.
Take for example, this was an engulfing, price never came back to retest that level. This was an engulfing, price never came back to retest that level. Do you understand? This was an engulfing, price never came back to test that level, to test back this level. Now, the essence of waiting for an engulfing to form, like I said, see, let me explain something. Now, this is a buy, this is a buy, this is a sell candle, and this is a buy candle, right? Now, this red candlestick here, right? What we are seeing here is price opened here, went up a bit, so showing a green candle. Am I correct? And then came back down to close here. That means this is the open. This is the closure. Do you understand me?
Yeah.
Now for SNL levels, now we'll take the open as our support up to the week. So what I'm saying is I'll take this and the week itself and this. Now, until price breaks above this zone, that is when we have a break of structure in terms of SNR. That is when the engulfing comes in. Do you understand me?
Do you mind if I draw something for a while?
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Now you can just maintain this one. Okay. So let's say now price gave an engulfing here, right? Like this.
Right.
And it closes an engulfing buy.
Yeah.
And then the next candle comes in. Okay, and then it closes bullish like this.
Yeah.
And okay, so we mark the candle closure as the next candle, right?
Yes. Now.
So one time frame has to come from this side onwards, right?
Yes, that is exactly what you need to do. Now, see, if price breaks above this zone, right? Breaks above the zone. Now, what I like to do is I'll take the 50% of that candle. Do you understand? I'll take the 50% of that candle. That is where I'll start layering. So now if another candle should form a green buy zone, and we have another wick here to the lower side. Now, I am not taking this. I am taking this one. Because 60% of the time, 70% of the time, what you see is price will test this zone, right? Because these were like on-field orders in terms of like discount price.
Okay,
and then
so importantly, this candle has to close first, right?
Yeah. This candle has to close first.
All right.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah. some of it.
Okay.
And okay, one quick one, if you don't mind. On this
All right.
particular zone here,
Okay.
okay, here there was engulfing here, isn't it? It
Okay.
gave a one-time frame. Sorry. Hold on. There was a zone earlier.
You mean this zone? This zone right here.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
talking
sorry,
about
yeah,
this
this
zone.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one. Okay, this zone here, right? Let's say it gave a one-time frame confirmation, and this was the
Yeah.
initial TP, isn't it? For example.
Yeah.
So when M15 gives an engulfing buy, there is no need to go to M3 for COS or
No.
M1 whatsoever,
Don't
right?
wait.
We just
We
need an
don't.
engulfing buy, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Now remember
got it,
what
got
I
it.
told you. Remember what I told you. This was a roadblock here. Where is it? What's H4? Which zone was that?
This one.
Okay. Now, first of all, I wouldn't just go down to daily. Like I wouldn't just go down to H4. I need to understand what is actually happening, what I am actually looking for. First of all, daily is bullish. Do you understand? Because we still have this zone. Do you understand that, right?
Yeah.
Now, for SNL, we draw the entire zone, this entire zone daily. I will draw this entire zone. But for SNL, the zone that starts like the support itself needs to break. That is the reason why when price tested that level, that spike, I knew that price was going to buy to the upper side. Now, first of all, right? Daily tapped into this zone. And when price closed this way, I'm like, this is where I'm going to be buying the markets to. This is where I want to be buying the markets to. This SNL zone. Remember how I explained support? This is resistance, right? This is support. This is support. So now for me, I knew that I was going to buy to this level right here, this level right here. So I'm like, okay, now I need H4 storyline to change as I'm going down to my H4. Now ask yourself, where do you think H4 storyline needs to change? First of all, this is where I need markets to break entirely on H4. Now, before then, I'm like, okay, I have this zone because that was a support area. I have that zone as my point of consideration, and I also have this zone. Can you see that all these zones are SNL zones?
Mm-hmm.
Because price broke out of this zone, right? Never tested, still broke out of that zone. And so therefore, these zones are zones of my major concern. Now, first of all, price closed as a bearish candle. I knew that if price should eventually engulf this candle, that is a break which will eventually lead me to this zone or this zone. So now your duty now basically, right? Price closed this way. Now, if price had closed above this zone as an engulfing buy, right? It means that there is an SNL break of structure to the upper side. Am I correct?
Mm-hmm.
That is where we are buying.
Correct.
And definitely buy to this level. Now, what now? Our duty. So now the thing is, we don't know if the next candle forming will eventually close outside this box as an engulfing candle. That is why now price closing as a bearish candle, your responsibility is to try and catch an early entry so that when price is in this level, like you have an early entry in this level, and if the zone that price is supposed to break on H1 doesn't break, you definitely know that price is not ready to go to the upper side. So now price closing as a bearish candle, right? Now in terms of SNL, right? In terms of SNL, price is closing inside this box here because this is support. This is support.
Okay.
This is support in terms of SNL. So now I am buying this market to this level. So I'm going down to my H1. Now, basically, price close as a bearish candle. Can you see that? That means if you go back to H4, now remember that I needed a break for price to actually come down here. So let's go down to H1. Now, basically, price closed as a bearish candle. Can you see this bearish candle? Can you see this
Yeah,
bearish
can.
candle? Now, I knew that if price should break and close above the zone, automatically I am buying the market. Like when I mean I'm
Okay,
buying the market
yeah, so do you not look for a smaller time frame entry from here to
from here to this level, good. That is when you're actually using 100% of your brain right now.
And
Now,
then
now,
if it,
now, now in this situation,
okay,
in this situation, sometimes I just wait for H1 to break, like H1 engulfing, like to form. Do you understand?
yeah. Does that mean every candle close is an opportunity to buy, sell retracement?
Yes. Now the thing is, you don't have to really spend your time in the market. That is why I'm like trading London, like I'm trading London, like London open and like New York open, like sorry, London late, right, and New York open, because that is the time you get to see major break obstructions in the market. In fact, you guys try this. Look at the way market moves around London session, and then also look at the way market moves around New York session. They are two different things. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So now, had it been price broke this level? Drove, are you here? Drove. Okay.
Me?
Drove. I think I just saw Drove. I don't know. I saw Drove.
No, it didn't break.
No, it did not break. So definitely. Now, this price is closing inside this zone. That means whatever entry you had around here on M15 minutes, once price hits this level, that is your TP. Now we're holding this position. Eventually, price breaks above this zone. You have an early entry here, right? So price might eventually just want to test this and continue buying. Now, eventually, okay.
Yeah, sorry. Okay, now let's say if you're going down from H4 to H1,
okay,
right? And both
right.
are bearish, and bearish is giving you signs that, okay, it's time to buy, like we need to buy, right?
Right.
And going down the time frame, suddenly
Right.
there's a bullish candle instead of a bearish one.
Going down the time frame, suddenly there's a bullish one. Now,
Yeah.
okay, you're talking about, okay, price, let's say, for example, price closed as a bullish candle on, wait, price closed as a bullish candle on H4, and now I'm going to H1, it closes like this, like a bullish candle. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, correct. Yeah,
now,
correct.
if price
Do we
doesn't
still
break,
buy, or do
if
we
price
still...
doesn't break this level, market is not going to sell.
Okay.
So whatever you're doing is, okay, fine, price is closing as a bearish candle, right? Now this zone was the zone wide. Now you're having in mind that this zone was supposed to break, but price closed inside this zone, which means that it's respecting this zone. So I'm definitely selling down to this level. So if you go down to your M15, I'm like asking myself, price closed as a bullish candle, as a bearish candle. And I knew that if price should have broken this level, if price should break this level, that is when I will be selling.
Okay.
That is SNR for you. Now the price break this level. It did. This is a retest. This is your entry here, down to this level, down to that level that I told you. If price doesn't break that level, we are not buying. Now immediately price tapped into that zone. Your profits down here, you've locked it, and eventually price broke that level, and you're still going down.
All right, understood, Adam.
Do you understand? Someone is saying in the chat.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Is there anyone who wants to ask me a question? Anyone? Any random question?
Yeah. I have a question, Adam.
All right. Povin. Wait.
Yes.
Povin, if you have if you have extra question, just write it down, okay?
Sure, Adam. Thank you so much.
All right, all right. All right,
Yeah,
brother, you can
okay.
continue. Yeah.
Yeah. My question is, if you have an SNR breakout,
Okay.
and so you're buying till another a higher time frame SNR level, right?
Wait, come again. If we have what?
For example, H1 closes bearish
Okay.
right here, and you go on M15. If you
Okay.
have an M15 SNR breakout, you're buying till here, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, but if on M15 you have an engulfing zone, are you buying till the SNR zone or till the engulfing zone?
I think I don't even understand your question. Now, let me repeat the question in case like I don't understand. Now you're saying if I have like a H1 bearish candle, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then this is the closure, and I'm going down to my M15,
Yeah.
and then M15, right, forms an engulfing, right?
Yeah.
Which means that this is a break, right?
Yeah, yeah.
This is your target.
Mm-hmm.
And then price retraces, right?
Yeah.
You can buy from here to this level.
Yeah, no. Yeah, okay. My question is, you buy till the SNR level, or if the here on M15 there's another engulfing zone till here or to the SNR zone?
Now that is good. Now, sometimes when you go down, the zone that is supposed to break on M15 is also around your M15, your H1 zone. Now, in a situation where you have a zone that's supposed to break, just like the candle closure, whenever candle stick closes, you know that there must be an engulfing fail. So the zone that has to fail, right? The down candle, the red candle D is the one that needs to break. So we are definitely buying to that one first. Now, if that one is somewhere around here, now if you're buying here, you're targeting here, and if this one's break, you know that we are going to H1. Should I repeat myself? Hello?
Yeah, please.
Okay. Now, what I mean is, I have H1, right? And this is where I'm targeting on my H1, if I'm buying here. Now, while going down to my M15, right? I noticed that, okay, fine. I noticed an engulfing cell here. Now, normally you draw the engulfing box, but this red candle is the one that forms the resistance. So now, for me, I would choose the wick, right? Now, okay, now this is where price is supposed to break. Now you already have a one-time frame confirmation. Now that is engulfing one-time frame confirmation. You can call it SNR one-time frame confirmation, but whatever it is, it means that the red candle that came down, price has engulfed it, or should I say, price has broken structure. So now, if you're buying here, you're buying to this level. Now, if this level gets broken out of, you know that price is going to head to this H1. Do you understand me? Wait, let me explain SNL to you guys. Like, let me send a new link to you guys. Are you guys ready for SNL? Let me teach you guys SNL.
Yeah, okay.
Let me teach you guys SNL.